Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing 9 hours. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And this is episode 6, right? So we were just in the freezer. We just bursted our way out. And now we're going to try and solve the rest of the kitchen. It's a weird escape room set out by Zero. Got a nice kitchen theme to it though, which is appreciated. So we just got out. Move! Oh, god damn it. Hot, hot, hot. Fuck. Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus? Uh-oh. Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. What were you doing? What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting. We were gonna die. Oh yeah? But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it? What the hell? Just kidding. I might not look like it, but I was really worried. Don't give me that crap. I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too, see? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Call the cops? Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you. What's that? You didn't close the door, did you? What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It's closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too. Yeah, I guess so. If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. Well, she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Or is she? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Oh, yes, well, that's alright, as long as you understand. Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we've been freezing to death. How rude! I was plenty busy. Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go. Alright, so... Okay, so what we definitely need to do is try and thaw out this, don't we? Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to burn right away, right? Just got to keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm going to keep an eye on this pork. Cool. Looks like it's about time. I'm going to try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ow! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So are we going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. The paper is stuck in here real good. Need to cut the meat open. So I can't use this, I'm guessing. Got to cut the meat. Okay. I should be able to get this knife to cut it. It's not working. This knife is too dull. That's probably because it's all rusty. If we had something you could sharpen the knife with. Okay, let's have a look around, see if we can find something to sharpen this knife with then. Nothing over there. Well kept countertop. Doesn't seem to be anything useful. This door we came in through. It's not locked, so we can go back out, but... What's the point, right? All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yep. Might as well be locked for all the good for all the good going back out there, do. Alright, so... Are we going to sharpen this knife? Iron plate over the exit. I think we can open it for a while. Nothing I've missed, is there? Box in the second row. Nothing in there. There's cheese. Sweet. Okay. It's like a bunch of instructions for using the cooking utensils. Nothing really suspicious about that. There's a silver pot here. Oh! There we go. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. Later, the knife is getting sharper by the second. Should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Yay! Okay, we got that. A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're going to help us much. Okay. A sink with water in it. Okay, let's just cut this meat then. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife... Yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut the paper. Cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Okay. I think it's some kind of code. Right, so C is... So 1 to 9, and then A is 10, B is 11, C is 12. So 12 plus 10. And then F is 15. So 12 plus 10 is 22. And then plus 15, 37. Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? You think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. Okay, good. Nothing on the back. Find the area we put the coal. It's sealed shut. That's not what I meant to click on. That's probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if you put in the right number, it'll open the door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. You know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically, when I'm ready to submit the answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I just press C. Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. So 37 is probably not the right answer, right? Okay, so C plus... Oh, hang on. This is weird. Hey, you're just punching in random numbers, aren't you? Maybe you just enter it like I said, it said in the hint. Ah, shut up. Just shut up. So, like it said in the hint, so C, oh I see, 10 is actually 16, isn't it? So it could be that it's actually 12 plus 16 plus 15, or it could just be 12, oh, yeah, I know. 12, plus 16 plus 15. Oh, okay. Or I could just add those all up. So 12 plus 15 is 27. Plus 16, 43. There we go. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah. Door opened. Good job, Junpei. Saturn keycard. Alright. This looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is a symbol for Saturn. Remember? There was an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a remark like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means this card ain't going to help us get out of this room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Let's try it. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Junpei. Let's get out of here. Yes. Let's go. Done. Awesome. You found it. I think we've been here before. The elevators are over there, so that means... Went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side. That means the map was right. Looks like. Then let's use it to plan our next move. Next move? Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we? He's right, let's get started. From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. A, B, C, or D. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B. They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped. Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked and we couldn't open them. Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase. That means it's door 5. One of the numbered doors. Then do you think we need to meet up with the other 4 after this hallway? No, I don't think we will. Why not? Look. There, by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means? They opened it. Most likely. Then if we take route C, we're going backwards. That would be pointless. Then that means... D. Route D, then. D it is. Yep, route D. Then we're set. It's route D. Everything looks okay here. Let's check the next deck just to be sure. Just like I thought, D deck is totally underwater. Just like the bottom of the central staircase. At least the water level hasn't really changed. Small comfort. May as well head back to C deck. What else is here? There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above. Hold on. These are kind of different. See, there's a card reader on the side. Another strange mark. Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol. Huh? See? It's the woman's symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Ouch! Ouch, 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 ouch! What was that about that mark again? Nothing. I see. That's rude. This is a Mercury symbol. The horn symbolizes the wings of Hermes' staff. Hermes's? Hermes? Yeah, Hermes? Hermes, Herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere. In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it. Probably. I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now. How about this hallway on the left? Whoa, there's so many doors! Damn it, if we try and search all these, the sun's going to be down before we've done half of them. I think the sun already set. I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon. That's even worse. Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we? Time to head back to the stairs. and now the right hallway. There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time. Let's open them. Alright, let's start with this one. It isn't locked. I'm going to open it. Here we go again. 7 and 8. What? 3, 7, 8. What the hell is this? This place is huge. There are beds everywhere. Is this a hospital? It definitely has the smell. Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools. Hey, look there, the 4 doors at the end. They got things to scan again. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt they're numbered doors. Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think? No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. I mean, surely they don't open. Bum. It's no use. Well, of course. If it was that easy to open the doors, what would be the point of the nonary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute. What's wrong? Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it. Huh? Don't you remember the red at the central staircase? If no one was inside it, it said vacant. Oh, yeah, you're right. But this one... There's nothing on it. Right? I wonder if it's broken. Only one way to find out. It's not responding at all then. It's not responding. How about the red on door 7? And door 3? None of them are working. What does it mean? I knew it, they're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance. No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake? Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working. I believe the bottom of the device has been removed. Snake? Oh, here they are. Ace, Clover, 7. How? How did you guys? How did you end up here? That's my line. Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story. Okay, let me see if I've got this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone. And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything. So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors. So you went and had a look? Yeah. And while you were looking around, you heard voices. Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here? Indeed, and that was how we found you. Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case? You're right. There's a long, thin gap at the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic. Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going. Well, what about the hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go? No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else. Hospital rooms? That's what's behind all those doors? Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one. There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked. There was an astrological symbol engraved in the near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. Can he actually see? I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter. Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere. I wonder what they all mean. While we're asking, what things mean. What's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figured it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic? What is this Gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passage liner for like the Titanic, but World War I began, soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea.
Aegean? Does that sound right?
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't, and seeing as she was identical.
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane brought the ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way, we're in the same boat that's almost 100 years old. Pipe down. Just pay attention. What? That's it. Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, the ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean...
Oops.
I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back? Yeah? Your point being? Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What? Is 7 the actual baddie?
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. 12. It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We've got to find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, I guess that's not really right.
Huh? Wait! Don't tell me you mean we need to search all the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between 8 of us. If each person does 6 rooms, that would be 48 rooms, right?
So there are 48 rooms left.
I don't know.
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching.
Yeah.
Yes! We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. Now, how about in that room with all the beds? Yeah, sounds straightforward enough. I'll shout if I find any of the components we need. I hope we find them Within the time limit? If we can't, then we will just have to come up with another plan. Alright. Then let's do this. It's 1. I better get back to the others. Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys? Jumpy, look! Oh. Vacant? Come on, guys, who was it? I thought we're supposed to yell if we found it. Well... What the hell? What is up with you guys? Well, that's the thing, we don't know. You don't know. When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but... The missing parts were already back in the red. What? Let me see. You're right, it's in there. What about the other two? They're the same. Let me take a look. It's just as you said. Alright, I want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right? Correct. None. Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them? I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either. I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
I mean, if he didn't do it, why isn't he... If he didn't do it, that makes sense as to why he hasn't come back yet, but if he did do it, why isn't he here? Maybe he's lost. Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place. No, that's impossible. Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him. Hey, hold on, Clover, wait. Well, that didn't work. Damn it, what should we do now? Well, the red is working. No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Ah, yes. What an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some pieces of electronic junk, and now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots. Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left. Let's split up. Alright, I'll take this direction. Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later. I'll just wait here where I am. Alright, we should go too. Yes, let's go. But where should we start? Let's see. Where should we look? First class cabin? What about the first class cabin on B deck? Okay, let's go, Jumpy. What should Junpei do? Talk to her. Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but, Lone! Lone! Huh? Lone! I said leave me alone! You're so annoying, just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else, stop bothering me! Alright. Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just... Alright, let's go. Let's go, June. Yeah. Weird. Huh. We really need to find Snake for Clover's sake. So where do you want to go next? The hallway with all the rooms? Hey, why don't we go back to C deck? You can take a look at the hallway with all the rooms. Okay, let's get going then. Oh, it's Ace. Hey, Snake, where are you? Answer me if you're there. What should Junpei do? Run to Ace? Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're making any luck either. I really wonder where he could have gone. Well, whatever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can, for Clover's sake. Right. By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings? Why would you say that? Why, well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all. Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me. Alright. Let's go, Jumpy. Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like I said, finding Snake is our top priority. Alright, where should we go next? Casino? Let's go take a look at the casino. Okay, let's go. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake. I'm just not seeing it. Really? Maybe you need to look harder. I don't think that's the problem. Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it? Sure. What is it? Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up? Team up? Yeah. What, you need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door? Even if we wanted to, that's impossible. Why? Jumpy's bracelet is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route will be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8. Then we add another person. Huh? Who? What, isn't that easy? 7. Oh, if we add 7, 5, 6, 8, 7 is 26. The digital root of 26 is 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover. Why don't you add them up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh, they can't go anywhere? The digital roots for those 4 will be 1. Well, that's a shit thing to do, Lotus. That's right. And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right? Of course I know that. No, are you saying you'd leave them behind? Of course not. What kind of a woman do you think I am? Once we get off this ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind. Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you'd do anything of the sort. Really? Why do you think that? You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape. There's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours. Well, you never know until you try. No. No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It's hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out, seek a door that carries a 9. Yeah, that's right. The digital route for 4 of us would be 8. So we'd have to add Ace to make 9. That's right. Unless we bring Ace 2, we'll be stuck. Oh, well that's unfortunate. Unfortunate, that's all you have to say. Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with 8 of us. That's impossible, you're being serious. You do know that only 5 at most can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule regardless. At least 3 people will get left behind. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just... Do you think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about. That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation. Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now. Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later. Yeah. Alright, where should we go next? I guess back to the large hospital room. We haven't been there yet. Hey, why don't we go back to the big hospital room? Sure, let's go. Hey, wait. That's... Santa? What should Junpei do? Talk to him. What are you doing? What, you can't tell? I'm checking out the red. Why, is there something bothering you? What, it's not bothering you? Huh? The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here? Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but... Who do you think did it? I don't know. Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us? Zero? I think it was probably Zero. Why? Isn't it obvious he's the guy who set this whole thing up? You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took the stuff out in the first place? Probably Zero. Yeah, exactly. Then why the hell would he put them back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make any sense. Why do all that work? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the reds? So in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red. Bingo, we have a winner. But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it. Yeah. But why? No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad. Something bad? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's got to be worth hiding. Of course. It could have something to do with Snake's disappearance. I think maybe they did something to Snake. Oh, wrong voice, whatever. Yeah. Look, if you can trust anybody in this game, you're going to lose. You got to be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back. And that's that, I guess. Ah. Where would they go next? A hallway with all the rooms. First class cabin? Is that where I was before? I mean, I guess we've got to finish searching, haven't we? Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. We can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, he's not here. We need to keep moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not going to find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's going to go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Now I'm over here. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice? Sacrifice? Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will get left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only one person will be left behind. leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. She was right. Not sure. Wait a minute. 2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2. And 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3 and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people. But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind? Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through 7, 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over? That would be 3, 7, 8. And the digital root of that, 3, 7, and 8. 1. Oh, 9. Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time, you'll see. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can go back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then, you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind?
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves. No, that's too cruel. What's so cruel about it? To just sacrifice someone like that. Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1. That's not what I mean. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone. I told you. That's impossible. Wake up. Whoa, calm down, you 2. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right? Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think? No, that's terrible. I'm not asking you, shut up. What about you, Santa? Me? Well, I agree, I guess. Alright, that's 1 vote for counting. No. That's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. Okay, that seems like a word is missing. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to be through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrificed 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right? Okay. The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I'll stay. That should solve your problem, yes?
Oh my god. Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me. Whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them, you won't be able to return, correct? Yeah. True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship. What? Please, I beg you, once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally within the time limit Zero has given us. No, that's ridiculous. There's no time. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we going to find someone to come and rescue you? Then, perhaps you'd prefer to stay instead of me. Or perhaps you'd be willing to leave June behind. You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on.
Don't worry yourselves about me. Go. Quickly. Good. Let's accept this kind offer then. Good. I think this is best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get so tired. I get tired so easily these days. Wow. Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up? And we'll be going through the next doors, the next 3 doors. I wonder whether the one that doesn't have a paint on it, a number on it, is actually a secret door that one person can go through. I don't know. It doesn't actually have a scanner thing on it, so maybe. But we'll find out next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.